Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Zelda Master 64, and today I just want to give a little update on what's been going on the channel, as well as uh my method of getting videos and streams out when and if I can. I think I've made it pretty made it pretty apparent on my Discord that there are certain games that just are not exciting me, you know. So as of recent, I haven't really been excited in doing recordings for the games I'm playing, like with Sniper Elite 13 and I guess maybe Metal Gear Solid. Those games I've always felt were kind of they don't interest me as much as I would love them to. I mean, 13, of course, I'm interested to see more of General Carrington. Um, Metal Gear Solid is a beloved series that I'd love to try and play through to the end. Um, because Snake is such a well-known character, and he's made his way onto um, Smash Brothers. And Sniper Elite, I figured since I've been a fan of some sniper games. I used to play old Flash games. Just Stickmen, sniper games, and I figured that it would be it'd be somewhat similar. Sniper Elite is like a lot better than is a bit more in depth than the old sniper stick games that I used to play, but it's just not really exciting me, especially with how I've gone through and done these videos. Uh, the basic of all the missions are you go to a place, kill the enemies, go to another place, leave and all. Um, it's just the basic of it, and there is some essence of real life stuff. Well, just the whole time thing, like with the last episode I did where I planted a bomb at the uh trucks, and I just sat there and I waited for a while in order for it to blow up and such. Um, and my current work schedule has me, well, my IRL work schedule has me, um, they've got me on like a fixed schedule, at least so far. It's primarily been, um, it's just, I've primarily been off Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm working all the other days, and they're all night shifts, except for maybe this one Friday where I'm going to be off on the 12th. Oh, not off, working the morning shift on 12th. That way I can come home and I could stream some freaking Tears of the Kingdom because I'm looking forward to playing that game. But it's just basically how a lot of like IRL work goes. It's really, really stressful, really, I guess in this case demanding, because we have to get something done. We've got to get this done before all else, or we're gonna be in serious trouble. Um, and so, uh, and a whole bunch of other stuff just keeps on happening. Like people walk out, which gives us more hours, which means schedule is changing ever so often. It hasn't happened as of recent, but I always fear that it's gonna happen, especially whenever I'm off, because I've often been the one they've called on to come in, and I've had no opportunities to get back an off day. It's always I'm only off these 2 days, but only sometimes. And if I am having to work, I'm only off for one day the entire week. But maybe with how I've recently been doing my Skyward Sword live streams and such, I could probably work that as well as rework my personal like work schedule. My thought process was that I would spend my days off recording, I don't know, maybe like 10, 5 or 10 episodes. No, it'd be 5 episodes. Um, I'd record those 5 videos, edit them, and then stream the rest of the week. And then along that week, I would also upload those videos so that way there's still content being pushed out and I'm still progressing onwards with the series that I've been playing so far. But I figured probably best to try and go a simple route. What I could do is record a video, edit it, stream, and then at the end of the stream, I would upload that video that I recorded. That way, I can, all my focus, I'm spending at most maybe an hour editing a video. If I'm sticking to like a 30-minute kind of record session, I would just sit in front of my recording kind of station, record the videos. I could quickly edit them, and then whenever I'm done, stand in front of my recording stations again and live stream the games that I have not finished yet, because there are still games I have yet to finish. Pokemon Scarlet, that's one game that I'm still doing and I haven't really finished it yet. There's also Sonic Frontiers. I've also been like wanting to stream more Bakugan because we still have stuff on there we have to do. Like we need to get the other brawlers, Bakugan, and their cards. We still have to finish up the rest on the bulletin board for the missions and such. And that's just about it, really. Really, that's just like end game bonus content and such. Uh, but yeah, that's really it. Another thing I've debated on doing was dropping some series. Like completely like, okay, this is the last episode we're doing. After this, I'm not doing any more videos. I guess unless it was highly requested. And I thought about doing it for this series. Sniper Elite, even as I'm playing, I was a bit bored. And 13's kind of debatable. On the one hand, I've been getting so bad at the game that I'm having to redo levels and follow this meticulous path that I set out to do, and I set out to try and complete. And on the other hand, it's one of those like mystery stories that I absolutely love. I'm a big fan of, as of course I'm sure I mentioned on stream, Phoenix Wright. Matlock was a TV series as a kid that I would watch before we basically didn't bother with live television anymore, and we just stuck with watching videos and such. And there's just all sorts of mysteries. It's what interests me, and I love that. So I'm a bit iffy on continuing 13. But Metal Gear Solid, of course, I want to try and beat. I found how to beat Gray Fox, or at least progress onwards from that fight. It's just that I've made it harder on myself, given how I've done the stealth sections and such, and other things that I've been skipping out on. And pondering, like no longer doing some of these series, I've been pondering the kind of games I would play. so far, a lot of the games that I've recorded, save for Metal Gear and Resident Evil and I guess Bakugan as well, they're series that are not well known. They're not in any way, seen and not really talked about a lot. Bakugan is more well known, especially since it's the one featuring, you know, Dan, Runo, Julie, Shun, Marucho, Alice, characters from that age of Bakugan. They're more seen on the channel than really any of the other videos that I've done, because it's it's either YouTube is wanting to show that video to kids and it's being seen more, or there is still a dedicated fan base of this kind of Bakugan series that absolutely love this series. Whatever it may be, it's just that the views are being seen on that game. But again, of course, that doesn't really lend itself well, because Resident Evil hasn't really gotten a lot of views. Not even the Metal Gear Solid series has gotten a lot of views. It's either Bakugan or Sonic, or hell, that one video I uploaded of me and my brother playing Risk of Rain 2. But yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to basically think through and like, okay, should I pull out this game, play it, record it for you all, and it'd be fun, and try to have some fun with it, or should I just stick with like what my recent purchases have been, like Ocarina of Time Master Quest, Sonic Riders, Sonic Heroes, stuff like that. Should I give in to the views, have a channel be known for those videos, or should I continue trying to do how I do some of these, choose the games that I'm good at. Firstly, games that I'm good at. That way, I'm not constantly having to backtrack. It's all about, I know what I have to do, it's just the doing it that needs to be done. Should I try and do that, or should I stick to, being a Sonic YouTuber or a Bakugan YouTuber or something like that, because these videos get a lot of views in? Or just try to make some of these videos family friendly. It's probably not that difficult. It's just got to refrain from cussing and, I don't know, play some more child-friendly games. So, honestly, I have no idea. It's still all up in the air for me. But even though I want to, even though like somewhere in me I kind of want to stop playing some of these games, on the other hand, it's like I've reached a point in these games that I'm making progress. Like I could probably just finish up the current mission in Sniper Elite and be like, okay, that's it. And I don't know, maybe save that for if, I don't know, my brother gets Sniper Elite, we do the co-op missions there, or I get more of my friends from Discord to, hop on and we can play Sniper Elite there. Or I don't know, actually have good clips of Fall Guys with no missing audio. I'm still working. There are more rounds that I've done of Murder Trivia Party with my friends. I've just got to go through the process of editing them all. But yeah. It's all just, these decisions are kind of, I don't know, it's a bit difficult for me to try and really settle on, because it's like, of course, as I mentioned, it's either I stick to doing these videos and rake in the views there, or I continue trying to do my thing and just basically upgrade how I've been doing recordings, how I'm, doing these videos. So I guess for how this video is going to go, for the main takeaway of this video, I'm going to be updating how I'm making videos and how I'm doing these live streams. And I'm not going to start now. I think it's best that I try and sit on this a bit longer, think about it more, and then approach this with a level head and all. I've also, of course, got to fix my sleep schedule, because as much as I'm trying my best to wake up like early in the morning, or at least just sometime in the morning that I can get this done, I'm starting to wane on that. So I should probably just take a few days, or maybe just a couple of days, to start, trying to get that fixed, going to sleep as soon as I can, and, that way I can get rid of these bags under my eyes and, approach this new recording style with, like I said, a level head. Thinking about it right now, I think Sunday. I want to start this new recording style, this new YouTube style I'm doing Sunday. So for these next 3 days, I'm just going to be, doing my own thing, going to sleep as soon as I can, and then when Sunday rolls around, I'm going to get up, I'll record a video, edit, then do a live stream. Then at the end of the live stream, I'll just sit down and upload the video and spend however much time I have left, maybe talking to some of my guys on Discord, or, I don't know, watching videos, or something like that. With a project as big as, with how I have a little editing stuff I gotta do for the murder trivia party, that's gonna take some time to, get all of that done, because that was like 2 hours, and I just have like one round of it uploaded so far. So that might have to wait until, I don't know, a day off or something. But we'll see how that goes, and it could also probably this could also lend itself well for whenever I start up Project Red. But yeah, but that's gonna do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching this video, staying up to date on what I'm trying to get done, so on and so forth. I want to try and get myself situated comfortably here, and try and just try and make this a job that I would enjoy doing. So anyways, thank you guys again, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.